Did you know that ceramides are the building blocks of your skin, helping it to keep it hydrated and healthy? But why to pay a premium price for an international ceramide moisturizer when there are budget-friendly options available right here in India? Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to dive into the world of affordable skincare with a focus on ceramide creams. Winter is around the corner and ceramide moisturizers are one of the best to protect your skin against dryness. They also help restore your skin barrier. I have been trying some Indian budget-friendly ceramide moisturizers to see if they are any good or better than the much-loved CeraVe Ceramide Moisturizing Cream. Now these moisturizers claim to hydrate your skin, repair the skin barrier and also give you that dewy glow. But are they really worth the hype? Stick around to find out if they can deliver and if you can skip the pricier option altogether. In this video, I'll talk about 5 Indian budget-friendly ceramide moisturizers and also share my take on them. Let's try to find out if they really stack up against the much-loved CeraVe Ceramide Moisturizer. We all talk about ceramide moisturizers, but do you wonder what these ceramides are exactly? Ceramides are skin-identical elements. They are basically lipids that are present within the layers of your skin that make your skin look hydrated and plump. So ceramides are essentially present within the skin, but as we age, they tend to deplete from the layers of your skin. So it is advisable to use a ceramide-based moisturizer or serum in order to replenish the level of ceramide within your skin. Now, any moisturizer essentially has 3 elements in different proportions based on the type of moisturizer it is. So these 3 elements are Humectants, Emollients and Occlusives. Now let's try to understand what these 3 elements are. Now, humectants are water-based products that attract water or moisture from the air and help the skin to retain it. Examples include hyaluronic acid, glycerin, etc. Now, emollients are basically oil-based products that create a protective layer on your skin that nourishes your skin and also prevents moisture loss. Now, occlusives are similar to emollients. They also seal in the moisture and prevent moisture loss. But for certain skin types, they can tend to be a little too oily. They can clog pores and even cause breakouts. Okay, so first let's have a look at the CeraVe Ceramide Moisturizing Cream. So this particular CeraVe moisturizer comes in 3 sizes. This one I think is the middle size. It retails for Rs 1000 for 177 ml of product. But if you're trying this product for the first time, then there's also a smaller variant in this, which I think retails for somewhere around 376 or 379 rupees for 50 ml of product. So you can try that out. But if you have already used this product and if you are a big fan of this product, then I would suggest you that you get the bigger size tub of this particular ceramide moisturizer, because this moisturizer has this thick texture, so it is just easier to dispense the product from the tub rather than from the squeezy tube. Now the thing is that you can also get the CeraVe Ceramide Moisturizer at a discounted price if you check it online on Amazon, Nykaa or Flipkart. Currently there is a sale going on Nykaa, that is the Pink Friday sale, so you might just get some discount on this moisturizer. So I would like you to check this particular one on any of these e-commerce websites. So this particular moisturizer claims that it has 3 essential ceramides and hyaluronic acid. So let's check out the actual ingredients of this moisturizer. I'll pop up the ingredient list on the screen for you guys to read. So you can just take a screenshot or something if you want to read it out. Now primarily we'll talk about those ingredients that matter the most, that is in terms of providing nourishment to your skin and some kind of hydration to your skin. So you can see CeraVe has 3 essential ceramides, namely ceramide AP, ceramide EOP and ceramide NP. It has 2 major humectants like glycerin and sodium hyaluronate. It also has cholesterol, which is an emollient. Antioxidants like tocopherol is also present alongside phytosphingosine, which is antibacterial in nature and hence anti-acne. Now after checking out the ingredient list of this moisturizer, let's see how the actual product is. Okay, so this is the product, you guys. It's white in color and you can see it has this creamy texture, which is a little difficult to blend. In fact, I have noticed one thing, that whenever I've taken this moisturizer in more quantity, it becomes a little difficult to blend. But it does have a nice moisturization and it does have this mattifying effect. So you can see there is no shine. So for oily skin type people, I think this can work as well because it has this mattifying effect. It literally gives no shine and also helps to improve the skin barrier. So at the end, I would recommend this particular moisturizer for normal to dry skin type people. Even for people who have sensitive skin conditions, they can try this moisturizer as well, as it is absolutely fragrance free. But if you have very dry skin type, then maybe this is not the best option for you guys. There are other options. I would talk about them some other time in some other video. So now let's start with our Indian budget-friendly ceramide moisturizers, which also happen to be vegetarian/vegan. So first on the list of Indian budget-friendly ceramide moisturizer is this one, you guys. This is the Foxtale Ceramide Supercream Hydrating Moisturizer. It claims to have all plant-based ceramides and also give 24-hour moisturization. So let's check out the ingredient list for this particular moisturizer. I'll pop up the ingredient list on the screen for you guys to read. Now let's see the hero ingredients in the Foxtale Ceramide Super Cream. We can see that it has two humectants, namely glycerine and sodium hyaluronate cross polymer. Now sodium hyaluronate cross polymer is also an antioxidant alongside tocopherol. It also has a commonly found occlusive called dimethicone, which is basically a silicone that forms a protective layer on your skin that helps to fill in the fine lines and wrinkles, although temporarily, to make your skin look plump and hydrated. Now this moisturizer also has an allergen-free fragrance, but they haven't specified what exactly it is. Now coming to the actual product. So you can see this is also white in color, and this is how the texture is. It blends it quite easily and also provides a nice glow to your skin, as you can see. Now I will not recommend this particular moisturizer for very dry skin type people because this may not be enough. But for normal to dry skin type people, you can totally try this out. It is a good moisturizer. Even for sensitive skin type people, you can try this moisturizer, as they have mentioned that it has allergen-free fragrance. It retails for Rs 445 for 50 ml of product. Now the next on the list of budget-friendly ceramide moisturizer is this Plum Oat and Ceramide Barrier Love Face Cream. Now this is also a vegan product, and this is a new launch by Plum actually. So let's check out the ingredient list to find out what it has to offer. It has humectants like glycerine, betaine and panthenol. It has emollients like sunflower seed oil, oat kernel oil, argan kernel oil and shea butter. Now this moisturizer has allantoin, which is mentioned on the packaging also, which is a soothing agent. The only thing is that it has fragrance, which is not the best for sensitive skin type people, but nonetheless for normal to dry skin type people, this also is a good option. Now coming to the actual product, let's see how this is. So this is the squeezy tube in which it comes. So this is also white in color, and it has a medium thick texture. It also blends easily if it is put in limited quantity, but I have noticed that it takes a little bit more time to blend if you take more quantity. I would not recommend this particular moisturizer for very dry skin people, but for normal to dry skin people you can make this work. And for sensitive skin conditions, maybe you can skip this moisturizer because it does have a fragrance element inside it. By the way, this moisturizer retails for Rs 399 for 50 grams of product. Now the third moisturizer on the list of budget-friendly ceramide Indian moisturizer is this one right here. This is the Aqualogica Barrier Plus Repair Moisturizer. It claims to have 5 essential ceramides, and I do not have the box packaging, but it came in a box packaging, and this is, I think, the old style of packaging. But I think now I've also seen this moisturizer in a squeezy tube like format, which I think it is better because this particular pump does not work for me. It is actually not at all working, so I have to literally open this up and then see the moisturizer. So before seeing actually how the product is, let's check out the ingredient list. Now as you can see from the ingredient list, it has humectants like xylitol, glucose, anhydroxylitol, hyaluronic acid and D-panthenol, which is also a soothing agent. It does have 5 essential ceramides, namely ceramide 1, 2, 3, 4 and 6 too. The emollients present in this moisturizer are lecithin, hydrogenated lecithin, shea butter and cholesterol. Now let's check out the actual moisturizer. So since this pump rarely works, I'll see if it works this time. Oh yes, it worked. But generally it does not work. So I just open this cap up and remove the moisturizer. Okay, so this is also white in color and it has a nice gel-like texture. It also gives a nice glow to the skin. It is easy to blend and has a soothing effect, I must say. Honestly, I have used this moisturizer many times and I really prefer this one as compared to the Plum and the Foxtale moisturizers because I feel that it does provide the necessary moisturization and hydration and also has this nice soothing effect. So overall, I can recommend this moisturizer for normal to dry skin type people and also to sensitive skin conditions because I did not come across any fragrance element or any perfuming agent in this moisturizer. And even for very dry skin type people, you can give this a shot and see if it works if you apply a little bit more quantity. By the way, it retails for Rs 399 for 100 grams of product. So next on the list of affordable Indian ceramide moisturizers is this one right here. This is the Aromamusk Ceramide and Hyaluronic Acid Moisturizer. It is meant for normal to dry skin and it says it is paraben free. So let's just check out the ingredient list. So the hero ingredients present in this moisturizer are glycerine and hyaluronic acid. Now the emollients present in this moisturizer include shea butter and oat kernel extract, which is also an antioxidant and a soothing agent. However, I don't see any major ceramides present in this moisturizer. Now let's see how the actual moisturizer is. So this is the outer packaging and this is the inner packaging. It comes in a white squeezy tube. So this is the moisturizer, you guys. Again, it is white in color, but it has a runny texture. Now honestly, I don't prefer moisturizers that have a runny texture because it just feels a little difficult for me to blend inside the skin. Now because it has a runny texture, you can also use this as a body lotion. Now as you can see, it is becoming a little difficult to blend. It is not something that blends in very easily in the skin. But yeah, it retails for Rs 299 for 100 ml of product. So at this price point, maybe you can try this out, as a face moisturizer cum body lotion. Although it is not the most preferred type of face moisturizers that I have. I would prefer a moisturizer that does not have a runny texture. But again, that is a personal preference. So you can definitely try out if you have normal to dry skin and also maybe sensitive skin type people because it does not mention any fragrance or perfuming agent. Although I do feel there is some sort of smell to this moisturizer, but they haven't mentioned anything explicitly on the ingredient list. But yeah, that is how it is. But for very dry skin type people, maybe you can skip this moisturizer because there are so many other moisturizers available that can provide you the necessary moisturization and hydration. Now the fifth and the last moisturizer in today's affordable Indian ceramide moisturizers list is this one right here. This is the Chemist at Play Hyaluronic Acid Moisturizer. So this is the packaging, you guys. It says hyaluronic acid plus polyglutamic acid plus rice water plus oatmeal. Now let's check out the actual ingredient list of this moisturizer. Now you can see that like any other moisturizer, the hero ingredients in this moisturizer include humectants like glycerine, hyaluronic acid and panthenol. I don't really see presence of any major ceramides. However, it has emollients like oat kernel extract and shea butter. Now the presence of fragrance in this moisturizer makes it a little bit icky and obviously not the preferred option for sensitive skin condition people. So let's check out how the actual moisturizer is. So this is the outer packaging and this is how the moisturizer comes in this cute little jar. So as you can see, it is again white in color and has a nice gel-like texture. It is really lightweight and also has a soothing effect. So you can see as I'm blending this moisturizer in my skin, it is giving me a nice glow as well. So I feel it is good for normal to dry skin type people. For very dry skin type people also, you can try this moisturizer if you want to build this up with a little bit more quantity. Now this moisturizer blends in pretty quickly, so you can also use this moisturizer on your hands and legs. And it retails for Rs 349 for 50 grams of product. So at the end, I would like to say that the Aqualogica Barrier Plus Ceramide Moisturizer stood out to me the most because it does have 5 essential ceramides along with some other goodies. And also it does not mention the presence of any perfuming agent, which makes it a good choice even for sensitive skin type people. It has a soothing texture which makes it feel very nice on your skin. So I think if I have to recommend one particular moisturizer from all these, then this could be the one. This is definitely something that you can try it out and let me know how it works for you. So if you feel interested to buy any of these products mentioned in this video, then I'll drop the product links in the description bar below. You can go ahead and check the description bar. Now that is a wrap for today's video, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comment section down below if you would like to try any of these ceramide moisturizers, and if you've already tried any one of these, then let me know what were your experiences and what were your observations. If you like this video, then hit the like button and also don't forget to share and subscribe to my channel for more budget friendly skincare tips and honest reviews.